Who holds the Knicks record for most points in a single game? Carmelo Anthony holds the Knicks single-game scoring record with 62 points. It was the highest scoring game ever at Madison Square Garden. Who dunked over a car to win a slam dunk contest? Blake Griffin won the 2011 dunk contest by leaping over a Kia Optima during its final dunk. While heavily sponsored, the dunk remains one of the most talked about moments in contest history. Who did Orlando draft with the first overall pick in 1993? Chris Webber was traded to Golden State shortly after being drafted, but he remains the first overall pick in the 1993 draft history. Which team set the NBA record with 72 wins in the 1995-96 season? The Chicago Bulls set the then record with 72 regular season wins. This season is widely considered one of the greatest in NBA history. Who was the Heat's leader in career rebounds? Udonis Haslem is the Miami Heat's all-time rebounding leader, serving as the franchise's emotional backbone for 2 decades. His toughness and leadership were unmatched. Who scored 81 points in a single game in 2006? Kobe Bryant scored 81 points against the Toronto Raptors in 2006. It remains the second highest scoring game in NBA history. Who holds the Thunder's career steals record? Gary Payton is the franchise's all-time steals leader, earning the nickname The Glove for his defense. His perimeter dominance defined the Seattle Supersonics era. Who holds the Suns' record for career assists? Steve Nash leads the Phoenix Suns in career assists, fueling one of the most efficient offenses in NBA history. His vision and pace transform modern basketball. He won NBA MVP in the 1985-86 season. Larry Bird won the 1986 MVP, completing his run of 3 consecutive MVPs. He led Boston to 67 wins that season. Who leads the Celtics in career three-pointers made? Paul Pierce is the Celtics' all-time leader in made three-pointers, combining volume shooting with clutch scoring throughout his long Boston career. Which player has the most career triple-doubles in NBA history? Russell Westbrook holds the record for most career triple-doubles. His stat-stuffing ability redefined the pace and style of guard play. Which team won the 2016 NBA Finals after coming back from a 3-1 deficit? The Cleveland Cavaliers. They became the first team in NBA Finals history to erase a 3-1 deficit, led by LeBron James and Kyrie Irving. Which NBA MVP came from Santa Clara University? Steve Nash played at Santa Clara, a small West Coast program, and became a two-time NBA MVP. His exceptional playmaking and shooting skills allowed him to thrive despite his small college background. Which player holds the record for most free throws made in a single game? Adrian Dantley made a record 28 free throws in a single game. The achievement highlighted his scoring efficiency and free throw skill. Who is the Pacers' all-time leading scorer? Reggie Miller's sharp shooting led the Pacers' franchise scoring list with over 25,000 points in his illustrious career, earning him a place in the Hall of Fame. Who was the Hornets' leader in career rebounds? Emeka Okafor is the Hornets' all-time leader in rebounds, anchoring the front court during the franchise's early Charlotte Bobcats era. His rebounding consistency set a lasting standard. Who did Cleveland draft with the first overall pick in 2014? Andrew Wiggins was later traded to Minnesota and became a consistent scorer and eventual NBA champion with Golden State. Who holds the Hawks' career steals record? Mookie Blaylock is the Hawks' all-time steals leader. Known for his disruptive on-ball defense, his quick hands made Atlanta one of the league's toughest perimeter teams in the 1990s. Who holds the Celtics record for career assists? Bob Cousy leads the Boston Celtics in career assists, revolutionizing the point guard position during the league's early years. His flashy passing helped establish Boston as the NBA's first dynasty. Which team won the 2000 NBA Finals? The Los Angeles Lakers won the 2000 NBA Finals behind Shaquille O'Neal's dominant performance. It marked the first championship of the Lakers three-peat. Who leads the Rockets in career three-pointers made? James Harden is the Rockets' all-time leader in made three-pointers, fueled by high-volume shooting and step-back threes. Who won the NBA MVP award for the 2018-19 season? Giannis Antetokounmpo. He won his first MVP after leading the Bucks to the league's best record with dominant two-way play. Who is the Atlanta Hawks' all-time leading scorer? Dominique Wilkins holds the Hawks' franchise scoring record, amassing over 23,000 points during his career. Which player recorded the most steals in a single NBA season? Alvin Robertson holds the single-season steals record with 301 in 1985-86. It remains the highest total since steals became an official statistic. Which player wore a Superman cape in a slam dunk contest? Dwight Howard donned a Superman cape in 2008 and finished with a powerful dunk that helped him win the contest. The theatrical performance emphasized how creativity and showmanship had become central to dunk contest success. Which player holds the NBA record for most career points? LeBron James became the NBA's all-time leading scorer in 2023, surpassing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. His longevity and consistent scoring allowed him to break one of the league's most iconic records. Who won the very first NBA three-point contest in 1986? Larry Bird won the inaugural NBA three-point contest in 1986 during All-Star Weekend in Dallas. He would go on to dominate the event early, winning 3 straight titles from 1986 to 1988. Which team won the 1980 NBA Finals? The Los Angeles Lakers won the 1980 NBA Finals behind a historic rookie performance from Magic Johnson. Magic was named Finals MVP after starting as center in Game 6. Who holds the Nets record for most points in a single game? Kyrie Irving set the Nets single-game scoring record with 60 points. His shot-making display ranks among the most efficient high-scoring games ever. Which team won the 1991 NBA Finals? The Chicago Bulls won the 1991 NBA Finals, capturing the franchise's first championship. Michael Jordan earned his first Finals MVP in the series. Who won NBA MVP in the 1980-81 season? Julius Erving won the 1981 MVP while leading the Philadelphia 76ers. His athletic style helped define the modern wing position. Who was named NBA Finals MVP in 1992? Michael Jordan won the 1992 Finals MVP after leading the Bulls past the Trail Blazers. He averaged over 35 points per game in the series. Who leads the Knicks in career three-pointers made? John Starks holds the Knicks franchise record for career three-pointers made, becoming one of the league's earliest high-volume perimeter shooters. who was named NBA Finals MVP in 2001. Shaquille O'Neal earned the 2001 Finals MVP after averaging over 33 points per game. His performance powered the Lakers to a 15-1 playoff record. Who did the Lakers draft with the first overall pick in 1982? James Worthy joined a Lakers team primed for championship contention and became a key member of the Showtime Lakers. Who holds the Nets record for career assists? Jason Kidd is the Nets' all-time assist leader, orchestrating the offense during multiple playoff runs and 2 finals appearances. Each player scored 70 points in a single game during the 2016-17 season. Devin Booker, at just 20 years old, Booker scored 70 points against the Boston Celtics, one of the highest totals in NBA history. Who is the Pistons' leader in career rebounds? Bill Laimbeer holds the Pistons franchise record for career rebounds. Thriving as a rugged interior enforcer, his toughness symbolized the Bad Boys era. Who holds the record for most points scored in a single NBA game? Will Chamberlain holds the single-game scoring record with 100 points in 1962. The mark has never seriously been threatened in the modern era. Who holds the Bulls record for most points in a single game? Michael Jordan holds the Bulls single-game scoring record with 69 points. The performance highlighted his unmatched scoring dominance. Who is the Celtics' all-time leading scorer? John Havlicek scored more career points for the Celtics than any other player, finishing with over 26,000 in a legendary 16-season career in Boston. Who holds the Lakers' career steals record? Kobe Bryant leads the Los Angeles Lakers in career steals, pairing offensive brilliance with lockdown defense. His two-way dominance defined an era of championships. Which player won the NBA three-point contest in both 2007 and 2008? Jason Capono captured back-to-back three-point contest titles in 2007 and 2008. His quick release and textbook form made him nearly automatic in the mid-2000s contests. Who holds the NBA record for most points scored in a single regular season? Will Chamberlain holds the NBA single-season scoring record with 4,029 points. His average of over 50 points per game remains unmatched in league history. Which player won the NBA MVP award in 1998-99? Karl Malone won the 1999 MVP despite the shortened season. It was his second MVP award of his career. Which undrafted player won 4 NBA Defensive Player of the Year awards? Ben Wallace went undrafted in 1996 before becoming a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year with the Detroit Pistons. He is the only undrafted player inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Who is the Charlotte Hornets' all-time leading scorer? Kemba Walker is the Hornets' all-time leading scorer with over 12,000 points, surpassing Dell Curry during his time as the team's offensive centerpiece. Who holds the NBA record for most assists in one season? John Stockton set the single-season assist record with 1,164 assists. His precision passing and durability made the mark extraordinarily difficult to approach. Who holds the Timberwolves' career steals record? Evan Garnett leads the Timberwolves in career steals, a rare accomplishment for a power forward. His defensive versatility powered Minnesota's best seasons. Which player holds the record for most NBA championships won? Bill Russell won a record 11 NBA championships with the Boston Celtics. His dominance defined the league's earliest dynasty. Which team broke the Lakers' 19-game winning streak in the 2001 playoffs? The Philadelphia 76ers snapped the Lakers' streak by winning Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Allen Iverson's 48-point performance made the upset iconic. Which team did the Bulls defeat in the 1993 NBA Finals? The Chicago Bulls defeated the Phoenix Suns in the 1993 NBA Finals. The series featured a memorable duel between Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley. Who did Houston draft for the first overall pick in 1983? Ralph Sampson was drafted first overall for his 7-foot frame and versatility, earning Rookie of the Year honors. What team drafted Luka Doncic in 2018 before trading him? The Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta selected Doncic 3rd overall and traded him to Dallas in exchange for Trae Young and a future pick. Which team won the 1981 NBA championship? The Boston Celtics won the 1981 NBA Finals in Larry Bird's second season. It was Bird's first championship. Who holds the Hornets record for career assists? Muggsy Bogues is the Hornets' all-time leader in assists, using elite ball handling and court vision, despite being the shortest player in NBA history. Holds the Mavericks record for most points in a single game. Luka Doncic holds the Mavericks single-game scoring record with 73 points. His performance was one of the most efficient, high-volume games ever. Which player won his first NBA championship in 2012? LeBron James won his first NBA championship in 2012. The title silenced critics after years of finals disappointment. Who leads the Thunder in career three-pointers made? Kevin Durant is the franchise leader in career three-pointers made, combining elite efficiency with scoring volume. His shooting touch separated him from other Thunder greats. Which player won back-to-back three-point contests in 2002 and 2003? Aja Stojakovic won consecutive three-point contests in 2002 and 2003. His smooth, repeatable shooting stroke made him one of the premier perimeter shooters of the early 2000s. Which team won the 1987 NBA Finals? The Los Angeles Lakers won the 1987 NBA Finals over the Celtics. Magic Johnson's junior skyhook sealed Game 4. Who was the Bucks' leader in career rebounds? Giannis Antetokounmpo is the Milwaukee Bucks' all-time rebounding leader, surpassing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with relentless effort and athleticism. His dominance extends on both ends of the floor. Who was named Finals MVP in 1982? Magic Johnson won the 1982 Finals MVP after leading the Lakers to another title. He averaged over 16 points and 10 assists in the series. Who won NBA MVP in the 1993-94 season? Hakeem Olajuwon won the 1994 MVP by leading the Rockets to the league's best record. He also anchored Houston's championship run that same season. Who is the Nuggets' all-time leading scorer? Alex English is Denver's all-time scoring leader, putting up over 21,000 points during his Nuggets career in the 1980s. Who did the Clippers draft at the first overall pick in 1988? Andy Manning was drafted first overall to lead the Clippers and became a versatile forward known for scoring and rebounding. Who leads leads the Magic in career three-pointers made. Dennis Scott leads the Magic in career three-pointers made, setting the standard during Orlando's early years. Which franchise won its first NBA championship in 2019? The Toronto Raptors. They won their first title behind Kawhi Leonard and became the first non-US team to win an NBA championship. Which player grabbed the most total rebounds in a single NBA season? Will Chamberlain recorded the most rebounds in a single season with 2,149 during the 1960-61 campaign. His dominance on the glass defined the early NBA era. Who holds the Mavericks record for career assists? Derek Harper is the Mavericks' all-time assist leader, running the offense throughout the franchise's early and most stable years. His longevity in Dallas allowed him to top the record books. Which player holds the record for most assists in NBA history? John Stockton is the NBA's all-time leader in assists. His pick-and-roll chemistry with Karl Malone fueled the record. Which player was traded from the Hornets to the Lakers on draft night in 1996? Kobe Bryant was traded from the Charlotte Hornets to the Lakers in exchange for Vlade Divac. The deal became one of the most lopsided trades in NBA history. Who holds the Nuggets record for most points in a single game? David Thompson holds the Nuggets single-game scoring record with 73 points. His legendary performance came during the final day of the 1978 season. Which player won NBA MVP in 2004 while leading the Timberwolves? Kevin Garnett won the 2004 MVP after leading Minnesota to the best record in the West. It was the peak season of his Timberwolves tenure. Who holds the Trailblazers' career steals record? Clyde Drexler is Portland's all-time steals leader, using athleticism and anticipation. His two-way excellence powered multiple finals appearances. Which team won the NBA championship in 1994? The Houston Rockets won the 1994 NBA championship behind Hakeem Olajuwon. It was the franchise's first title. Who won Finals MVP in 1987? Magic Johnson won the 1987 Finals MVP for his leadership and clutch play. The award capped one of the best seasons of his career. Who did New Jersey draft with the first overall pick in 1990? Derek Coleman became a versatile forward and was a key scoring and rebounding option for the Nets throughout the 1990s. Which team drafted Michael Jordan in 1984? The Chicago Bulls drafted Michael Jordan third overall in 1984. The selection changed the course of NBA history. Who owns the NBA record for most blocks in one season? Mark Eaton set the single-season blocks record with 456 in 1984-85. His rim protection redefined interior defense during that era. Who holds the Timberwolves record for most points in a single game? Karl-Anthony Towns holds the Timberwolves single-game scoring record with 60 points. His performance showcased elite shooting from his center. Who holds the Pistons record for career assists? Isaiah Thomas holds the Pistons franchise record for career assists, leading Detroit's offense during the Bad Boys era. His leadership and playmaking powered 2 NBA championships. Who is the youngest MVP in NBA history? Derrick Rose became the youngest MVP at age 22 in 2011. He led the Bulls to the best record in the league. Who leads the Spurs in career three-pointers made? Manu Ginobili is the Spurs' all-time leader in made three-pointers, blending creativity with clutch shooting. His perimeter scoring complemented San Antonio's dynasty perfectly. Won the MVP award in 2014. Kevin Durant won the 2014 MVP after averaging over 32 points per game. His "You the Real MVP" speech became instantly famous. Who is the Pistons' all-time leading scorer? Isaiah Thomas, the Hall of Fame point guard for the Pistons, scored more total points than any other player in Detroit history. Who led the Detroit Pistons to the 2004 NBA championship? Chauncey Billups led the Pistons and was named Finals MVP in 2004. His leadership guided Detroit past the heavily favored Lakers. Who was the Hawks' leader in career rebounds? Bob Pettit is the Hawks' all-time rebounding leader, dominating the glass during the franchise's early years. His physicality and consistency made him one of the NBA's first great power forwards. Who hit the series-winning buzzer beater in Game 7 of the 2019 Eastern Conference Semifinals. Kawhi Leonard, his shot against the 76ers is the only Game 7 buzzer beater in NBA playoff history. Who recorded the most rebounds in a single NBA game? Will Chamberlain grabbed a record 55 rebounds in a single game. The feat remains one of the most untouchable records in league history. Which player won the 2020 NBA Finals MVP? LeBron James. He earned Finals MVP while leading the Lakers to the championship in the Orlando bubble. He holds the Rockets record for career assists. James Harden is the Houston Rockets' all-time leader in assists, thriving as both the scorer and primary distributor. His playmaking fueled Houston's high-powered offenses. Which team drafted LeBron James in 2003? Cleveland Cavaliers drafted LeBron James first overall in 2003. He instantly transformed the franchise into a contender. Who was named NBA Rookie of the Year in 1990? David Robinson won Rookie of the Year after an outstanding debut season. He immediately established himself as a dominant center. Who holds the Thunder's record for most points in a single game? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander holds the Thunder single game scoring record with 55 points. His performance marked a new era for the franchise. Which team won the 1983 NBA Finals? The Philadelphia 76ers won the 1983 NBA Finals behind Moses Malone. His famous faux prediction nearly came true. Who did New Jersey draft with the first overall pick in 2000? Kenyon Martin was selected first overall for his athleticism and defensive prowess, becoming a key player for the Nets in the early 2000s. Which undrafted guard became a key starter on the New York Knicks' 1994 NBA Finals team? John Starks went undrafted out of Oklahoma State before becoming a fan favorite and all-star with the Knicks. He played a major role in New York's run to the 1994 NBA Finals. Who holds the record for most points in a single playoff game? Michael Jordan scored a playoff record 63 points against the Celtics in 1986. Larry Bird famously called him God disguised as Michael Jordan. Who Who is the Knicks' all-time leading scorer? Patrick Ewing scored more points than any player in Knicks history, anchoring the team throughout the 1980s and 90s with his post-scoring and rebounding. Which team traded Dirk Nowitzki's draft rights to Dallas in 1998? The Milwaukee Bucks traded Dirk Nowitzki's draft rights to the Mavericks on draft night. The move reshaped both franchises' histories. Which player holds the record for most steals in NBA history? John Stockton also holds the NBA record for most career steals. His anticipation and positioning made him elite defensively. The process era is most closely associated with which team? The Philadelphia 76ers. The strategy focused on rebuilding through draft picks and eventually produced Joel Embiid. Who leads the Raptors in career three-pointers made? Kyle Lowry leads the Raptors in career three-pointers made, serving as the franchise's floor general for nearly a decade. Which team won the 1995 NBA Finals? The Houston Rockets won the 1995 NBA Finals despite being a 6th seed. Hakeem Olajuwon dominated Shaquille O'Neal in the finals. Which player was nicknamed the Iceman in the 1980s? George Gervin was known as the Iceman for his smooth scoring style. He was one of the league's top scorers early in the decade. Which team won the 1989 NBA Finals? Detroit Pistons won the 1989 NBA Finals, sweeping the Lakers. It marked the beginning of the Pistons' championship run. Who leads the Wizards in career three-pointers made? Bradley Beal is the Wizards' all-time leader in made three-pointers, pairing shooting range with elite scoring ability. Who won NBA MVP in the 1983-84 season? Larry Bird won the 1984 MVP after leading the Celtics to the league's best record. It was the first of his 3 straight MVP awards. Who won the MVP in the 2006-07 season? Dirk Nowitzki won the 2007 MVP after leading the Mavericks to 67 wins. It was the first MVP award won by a European player. Who inherited Golden State draft with the first overall pick in 1995. Joe Smith was chosen first overall to bolster the Warriors' front court and had a long, productive NBA career. He won Finals MVP in 1996. Michael Jordan won the 1996 Finals MVP after leading the Bulls to a 72-win season. It marked his return to championship dominance after baseball. Which team ended the Warriors' 5-year final streak in 2019? The Toronto Raptors. They defeated Golden State in 6 games, with injuries playing a major role in the outcome. Which player broke Ray Allen's all-time three-point record in 2021? Stephen Curry. He surpassed Allen at Madison Square Garden, cementing his legacy as the greatest shooter ever. Who holds the Knicks record for career assists? Walt Frazier leads the New York Knicks in career assists, balancing elite defense with smooth playmaking. His leadership helped deliver 2 NBA championships. Who holds the Magic's record for most points in a single game? Tracy McGrady holds the Orlando Magic single-game scoring record with 62 points. His scoring explosion defined his prime years. Which NBA All-Star came from University of Central Arkansas? Scottie Pippen played at Central Arkansas, a small Division II program. Despite his modest college pedigree, he became a Hall of Fame forward and a key member of the Chicago Bulls dynasty. Who is the Magic's all-time leading scorer? Dwight Howard, a dominant inside scorer and rebounder, leads the Magic franchise in points scored. Which team holds the record for longest winning streak in NBA history? The Los Angeles Lakers won a record 33 consecutive games during the 1971-72 season. The streak helped power them to a championship. Which NBA star came from Weber State? Damian Lillard dominated at Weber State, earning 2 Big Sky Player of the Year awards. His small college success translated directly to NBA stardom in Portland. Which team traded Ray Allen to the Celtics in 2007? The Seattle Supersonics traded Ray Allen to the Celtics in 2007. The deal was instrumental in forming Boston's championship Big Three. Who is Portland's all-time leading scorer? Damian Lillard overtook Clyde Drexler to become the Trailblazers' all-time leading scorer, a testament to his elite clutch shooting and deep range. Who holds the record for most points scored in a single NBA Finals game? Elgin Baylor scored a finals record 61 points in 1962. The performance remains unmatched in championship history. Which player averaged a triple-double for an entire season in 2016-17? Russell Westbrook. He averaged a triple-double while winning MVP, breaking a record that stood for over 50 years. Which team upset the 67-win Mavericks in the 2007 playoffs? The Golden State Warriors shocked Dallas in the first round of the 2007 playoffs. It was the first time a number 8 seed defeated a number 1 seed in a 7-game series. Who did Cleveland draft with the first overall pick in 1986? Brad Daugherty was a skilled center who became a 5-time All-Star and a consistent scorer for Cleveland. Who holds the record for most blocks in NBA history? Hakeem Olajuwon is the NBA's all-time leader in block shots. His footwork and timing made him one of the greatest defenders ever. Who holds the 76ers record for career assists? Maurice Cheeks is the 76ers all-time assist leader, known for his defense-first mentality and steady playmaking. He was a key piece of Philadelphia's 1983 championship team. Which team won the 1984 NBA Finals? The Boston Celtics won the 1984 NBA Finals in a classic series against the Lakers. The rivalry helped define the decade. Who was named NBA MVP in the 1987-88 season? Michael Jordan won the 1988 MVP after a historic two-way season. He also won Defensive Player of the Year. Which player became the first power forward to win the NBA three-point contest? Dirk Nowitzki won the three-point contest in 2006, becoming the first power forward to do so. His victory helped redefine expectations for big men and long-range shooting in the modern NBA. Who is the 76ers all-time leading scorer? Al Greer is the all-time points leader for the 76ers, having scored over 21,000 career points and anchored the team's offense for many seasons. Who who won NBA MVP in 2009 and 2010. LeBron James won back-to-back MVP awards in 2009 and 2010. He dominated statistically despite limited postseason success with Cleveland. Who won NBA MVP in the 1995-96 season. Michael Jordan won the 1996 MVP after leading the Bulls to 72 wins. He also finished the season as the league's scoring leader. Who holds the Spurs record for most points in a single game? David Robinson holds the Spurs single-game scoring record with 71 points. His final game scoring surge secured a scoring title. Who is the Suns' all-time leading scorer? Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer in 2025 when he surpassed Walter Davis's long-standing record. Which player has the most career NBA Finals MVP awards? Michael Jordan won a record 6 NBA Finals MVP awards. He earned the honor in every Finals appearance he played. Which player averaged a triple-double for an entire season first? Oscar Robertson was the first player to average a triple-double for a season. He accomplished the feat during the 1961-62 season. Who won back-to-back MVP awards in 2021 and 2022? Nikola Jokic. He became the first center since Shaquille O'Neal to win consecutive MVPs. Which player was famously traded from the Spurs to the Raptors in 2018? Kawhi Leonard. The trade ended his Spurs tenure and directly led to Toronto's 2019 championship. Who did Dallas draft with the first overall pick in 1981? The Mavericks chose Markiplier to lead their young franchise, and he became a prolific scorer in Dallas. Who holds the Wizards' record for career assists? John Wall is the Wizards' all-time assist leader, excelling as a lightning-fast floor general. His playmaking revived Washington basketball in the 2010s. Who won Finals MVP in 2014? Kawhi Leonard won the 2014 Finals MVP for his elite defense and efficiency. He became one of the youngest Finals MVPs in league history. Which team drafted Kevin Durant in 2007? Kevin Durant was drafted by the Seattle Supersonics in 2007. He later became the Thunder's first superstar. Who won Finals MVP in 1999? Tim Duncan won the 1999 Finals MVP after leading the Spurs in scoring and rebounding. It was the first of his 5 championships. Who was named Finals MVP in 2011? Dirk Nowitzki earned the 2011 Finals MVP by leading Dallas in scoring. His clutch performances defined the Mavericks' title run. Won NBA MVP in the 1986-87 season. Magic Johnson won the 1987 MVP while leading the Lakers' Showtime offense. His playmaking fueled one of the most entertaining teams ever. Which team won the 2008 NBA championship? The Boston Celtics won the 2008 NBA Finals after assembling a new Big Three. Paul Pierce earned Finals MVP in the championship run. Which team did the Knicks defeat to reach the 1999 NBA Finals? The New York Knicks defeated the Indiana Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals. They became the first 8 seed to reach the NBA Finals. Which team won the 1986 NBA championship? The Boston Celtics won the 1986 NBA Finals with a dominant roster. Many consider this team one of the greatest in NBA history. Which expansion team reached the NBA Finals in 1995? The Orlando Magic reached the 1995 NBA Finals led by Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway. They were swept by the Rockets. Who hit the game-winning shot in Game 6 of the 1998 NBA Finals? Michael Jordan hit the game-winning jumper to seal the 1998 championship. The shot capped the Bulls' second three-peat. Which team did the Bulls defeat in the 1997 NBA Finals? The Chicago Bulls defeated the Utah Jazz in the 1997 NBA Finals. The series is remembered for Jordan's fluke game. Which team won the 1988 NBA Finals? The Los Angeles Lakers won the 1988 NBA Finals in 7 games. It completed the franchise's second three-peat. Who won Finals MVP in the 1989 NBA Finals. Joe Dumars won the 1989 Finals MVP for his defense and scoring. He shut down Magic Johnson during the series.
Who won Finals MVP in the 1985 NBA Finals? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar won the 1985 Finals MVP at age 38. He remains the oldest player to ever win the award.